Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a very core concept in basic economics, which is marginal thinking. You should really focus on this particular concept because it comes back so many times throughout the course. We're going to be talking about marginal benefit and marginal cost. We're going to be talking about marginal utility. We're going to be talking about diminishing marginal utility and diminishing marginal returns. There are so many concepts that are going to come back again and again with this word marginal. So we need to know what it means and how it works in economics. So in a previous video we said that all decisions are made at the margin, and all economic theories and basic economic graphs are based on this idea that, or this assumption that people make decisions at the margin. So what does that mean? So take, for example, this penny. You find it on the street. Ask yourself the question, do you decide to pick it up? Some of you guys probably said, yes, I pick it up, and you probably said things to yourself like, a penny saved is a penny earned. Some of you said, no, I'm not going to pick up a solitary penny in the middle of the street. And then some of you said, well, maybe I'll pick it up if it's heads up, and because I think that that's lucky. Well, what is happening here? The definition of margin is the weighing of additional costs and additional benefits of a specific change in the current situation. That is a great definition to write down. So with our example of the penny, what is happening? The specific change in the current situation is that you walked up and you saw a penny on the street. That is the change in the situation. But then what happens? Well, you weigh the benefits and costs of picking it up. So the benefits are pretty easy to understand in this example. The benefits are you gain a penny, you gain 1 cent. And some of you might be thinking, well, there are no costs to that. It was a free penny. It was on the ground. I didn't have to do anything. But you did. There is a marginal cost. The cost in that situation is the energy taken to bend down, bend your knees, bend your back, to scoop it off the ground and then put it in your pocket. And for the people that said, I don't pick up pennies on the ground, you've decided that the marginal cost of that new situation outweighs the marginal benefit. So you chose not to pick it up. You said to yourself, it's not worth it. But the people that choose to pick it up, they said that the marginal benefit of holding to a penny saved is a penny earned, or the marginal benefit of that 1 cent was worth it to pick it up. So that's the definition of a margin, and we're going to apply it here in just a second. So let's say that you saw this. It's a little bit blurry, but that is a giant pile of pennies on the sidewalk. So what's happened here? Well, there's another change in the situation, but now the marginal benefits and costs are vastly different. The marginal benefits are probably a couple $100 in pennies. The marginal costs are higher too. You have to go get a wheelbarrow, you have to get a car, you have to spend probably 20 or 30 minutes shoveling this into a wheelbarrow, into buckets, into your car, and then you got to drive it to a Coinstar and put them in. Most of you would go ahead and make that decision because the benefits outweigh the costs. And to finish off this idea, obviously the marginal benefit of picking up $100 that dropped on the ground would far outweigh the costs of bending down and picking it up. So that's our first introduction into marginal thinking, and the next video we'll be talking about a solution to one of the discussion questions.